afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the inaugural episode of the show tentatively named The Luke Malden Show. Let me scooch back here so you can fucking see me. Usually people start out and they would thank their sponsors. I don't have any right now, just starting out, so thank you Amazon for shipping this tripod out so quickly, even though it's on Prime. It's good of you guys to do. So, I had a cool weekend, guys. I worked a little bit. That kind of sucks, but it was fun, you know. Saturday night, I had this one table, and the people ordered mussels. And they were already drunk as shit. They had like 3 bottles of wine from the bar. And so I had a whole conversation with them. I'm gonna bring your salad and your mussels out. You can enjoy those first. I bring the mussels out. The guy looks at me, he's like, we didn't order those. I said, well, I had a whole conversation with you about it. I thought you did. And he's like, no, it's not that we don't like mussels tonight or we don't want them. We don't like them ever. It's the fucking drunk people, but that's restaurant business for you. It was pretty funny. My boss lost his phone, and I went in and asked him, did you get a new one yet? And he's like, oh yeah, thank you for your concern. He's Mexican. Sorry for that shitty impersonation. So I was like, oh yeah, no problem, man. Just want to make sure you don't go out drinking one night and get raped, you know? And then we don't know what happened to you. Make sure you get iOS 10 on your phone, by the way. But that wasn't the only cool thing that I did this weekend. I went to the SJW, Social Justice Warriors comedy tour. Not once, but twice. Saw them once in San Marcos, and then once in Austin, Cap City. It was different experiences, so it was cool for me, like as a young comic, to see guys that are on the level that I want to get to one day. Just fucking murder both shows, you know, like, the first one out in Aqua Brew, in San Marcos, it was different, you know, because it's outside. People are kind of standing, you know, so some of them you might lose their attention, but these guys, they did a really fucking phenomenal job, better than I'd ever seen, and it was just all different styles, really cool to see. Like, so Chad Zumach, like, he was weird as fuck, and funny, but weird as fuck. And didn't really give a shit either. And then Brody Stevens goes up there and he's just like the Energizer Bunny was doing snorts of cocaine off one of those little spoons that looked like an airplane. That was funny as shit. He was like dancing all around there's a pole out there in the middle, so he was doing shit around that pole. Like, you know, good improv to watch. And then Tripoli's the shit, man. I love Sam Tripoli now. He doesn't give a fuck, really, and that's where I want to get to eventually with my comedy. He just says what he really fucking believes, and if no one likes it or agrees with it, he doesn't fucking care. He's gonna try and make you laugh anyway. I loved it, but there was this one chick. I didn't see Jim Florentine in San Marcos because Tripoli triggered this chick, and so I went to go to the back and talk to him because I wanted to anyway and see what all this shit was about. And he said that apparently he'd asked her, you know, what's it like to live in Texas? She goes, oh, it's too conservative. What do you mean? We voted for Trump. And that's just ridiculous to me because Trump's not perfect, but Hillary would have been a whole lot fucking worse, that evil witch. And she thought that Hillary was a good person, and so I had to try and trigger her, and I pulled out my InfoWars shirt, like I'm wearing now. She looks at me and goes, you're a dick and so is Alex Jones. And Tripoli, like, he didn't even fucking know me, but he's like, whoa, why is this guy a dick for listening to Alex Jones? Like, there's a lot of truth to what they have to say on there. There is. And if you go fucking research it, you'll see for yourselves. And so she's like, oh, like just couldn't answer the question, you know. And he's like, where do you get your truth from? Don Lennon at CNN? And so then after that, she's had to go get her purse and leave, but hopefully she had a safe night. We'll get to see her there in San Marcos at some of the local open mic shows. But it was cool. I got to go inside and talk to him for a long time, which inspired me to start doing this. And then Austin, it was totally fucking different. You know, because it's a comedy club scene, and you don't know because you're not comics. Some of you are maybe watching this, some of you aren't. But like an outside venue, like I said, it's a lot harder to get the crowd's attention. In a comedy club, they all paid for their fucking ticket, which they did there too, but, you know, and they're sitting down, so I think that has something to do with it being easier to keep their attention on you. But it was, like, fucking incredible. It was like, some of their material was the same, but some of it was different, and just the way it flowed, like, so I didn't talk about Jim Florentine. I feel like he fucking had it all written out to a T, like, you know, it was so spot on when he would make you laugh, but it was also just randomness, you know, like, he'd stop and look at some chick in the crowd, oh, you single? You on dating apps? You know, that kind of thing. And then, but it would still work out for him, so it's just a level that I'd like to get to. Yeah, so I don't know what else I have to talk to y'all about this on this week's episode, but I made 7 minutes. Hopefully some of this was worth y'all's time. I'm going to be doing this once a week, probably every Tuesday, I don't know. I'll let you guys know about it. But, yeah, if y'all see this, come out to Laugh Out Loud tonight. Show starts at 8 for the showcase, and then open mics at 9. If you want to sign up, get there at like 7:30. 7:30 is the sign up, so get there at 7. And then tomorrow we got Oak Hills. That's going to be off of Fredericksburg there. That sign up's at around 8:30. And I'm trying to get an open mic going over at the Middleton Brewery on, Jesus Christ. Give me a second, guys. Middleton Brewery in San Marcos, 101 Oakwood Loop, San Marcos, Texas. So, I'll be letting y'all know more details about that as they come out, but come support local comedy, guys. Thanks for watching.